Hey guys, it is late, but I'm getting the video started now. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going to be happening in this video. I'm going to unbox that. I'm going to fold those clothes I haven't. I am not going to unload the dishwasher because I did not run it last night because there was not enough in it. I am not cleaning the kitchen, the deep clean the kitchen that is on the task list for today because I just did it when that lid burst. My face is red. I'm a little upset. It was a mixture of things. One, I watched, okay, if you watched Stacy's video yesterday, she was talking about anxiety and stuff and mental health. And she had linked a video from a few years ago, a couple years ago anyway, a video from before. And I decided to watch that today. I watched the other video of hers yesterday or last night. And I watched that video today, and during that time I was watching that video, which made me upset and made me, it helped me to know her more, Stacy more, but it hurt my heart that she went through some of the things, and I got upset. I don't know if I would have gotten as upset if I had not been in a needed conversation with Selena. Selena and I need to have conversations because I know there's misunderstandings. But I did, like, my takeaway from her the conversation I had with her today, with Selena, because I haven't talked to Stacy today, but I just watched her video, and she put on there a trigger warning. There is a warning on there that that things could be upsetting. So I was prepared, I thought. But anyway, the things Selena and I talked about needed to be talked about. They were painful. They were helpful because knowledge is power, they say. True knowledge, not fake knowledge. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't know, but me trying to protect her and love her caused some of her problems and caused her to want to leave. I didn't know that. Our personalities are different, and I did things like whenever it came to her anxiety and stuff the way I would have needed them done for me. And I think she needed the opposite, maybe. I don't know. We haven't gone that deep into the whole thing. We don't know. We're not talking anymore right now. Like, we're not stopping our conversations. We just not talking at this point, at this minute. But, yeah, I've had some tears today. I'm okay. Still confused. It's been 6 weeks since she left. Is it 6 weeks now? It's the 7th week. Is it the 7th week? Is it 8 weeks? I don't know anymore. She's been gone so long. It's just... It's the 7th week that she's actually been gone. She left 7 weeks ago. Okay, I was right. No. Yes, 7th week. And I haven't actually seen her. Like, there's been one picture she sent Jeff, but no video chats or anything. And I need to not cry because I don't want to cry anymore today. And I know that some of you guys have gone through this or things similar to it, and you've helped me so much. And if you have any advice for me to help her, other than just let her have her time, you know, I'm letting her have time to work through things because I don't want to destroy the relationship. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. So, I'm going to get up and I'm going to do my stuff. Today, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but our menu plan has changed yet again. This is the week of changes of the menu. But that's okay. Yes, I grabbed a napkin for my tears and snots. There's no snot on it. I have to be funny so I don't cry more. That's just who I am. It's just ridiculous. And actually, I think that's what that Stacy was talking about on her video, the Robin Williams thing. You have to be funny to keep from going crazy. That's me. But Robin Williams committed suicide. That is not me. I am not there. I don't want that. That's not what I'm saying at all. And I am not going to let myself get that far. I'm not depressed. I'm a little sad. And that's normal. I mean, that is normal in the situation I'm in. That is normal with the week I've had of exploding lids. And another thing that happened is I got Noah to pick up some ground beef or ground chuck at his job. We had put it in the older refrigerator and I forgot it. I don't know if it's any good or not. It was a few days after the sell by date and the outside of it had turned brown. I'm not feeding it to my family, so that's $14 lost. Which it was $14 that his job gave him, so it wasn't $14 as in, well, it's $14 lost. That happened today when I remembered it. So, it's been a week, y'all. It's been a week. But it's not, like, everything's not bad. Everything is not bad that has happened this week. Noah was very happy on his birthday, or he seemed to be. I hope he's not hiding. Y'all, this whole situation with Selena, I'm second guessing everything I do with Noah. I'm wondering if he's lying. If he's telling me he's okay and he's not. I'm gonna go and fix myself. I'll still have the red face, but I can't cry all the time on here. I can't. I've been okay for a couple weeks. I've been okay and not been crying every day, or not so much that it's affecting my whole day. Maybe I'm hormonal. I don't know. But maybe I can fix myself real quick. I can stop crying and stop snotting. I did not wipe snot on here. But anyway, y'all, I am second guessing everything with him. I am probably driving him nuts, asking him if he's okay. Asking Jeff if he's okay. Are y'all okay? I'm not okay, but I'm okay, if that makes sense. So, yeah, today's just been rough. And it's not just because, I mean, honestly, I have not gone through what Stacy has gone through. Nowhere to the extent in the situation she was in. But to know that one of my friends has hurt like that, that made me emotional. Having the conversation with Selena made me emotional. And I have been fighting this all week. I have shed a few tears, but I've been fighting breaking down again, if that makes sense, all week. Like, because I kept saying, I'm not going to break down again. I'm going to be okay. I'm not going to break down again. I'm not going to mess up Noah's birthday week. I'm not going to cry on his birthday. I'm not going to do that. And I didn't. Yesterday was his birthday, and today I fall apart again. Why? I don't know. But I'm already 10 minutes in. I've blubbered enough. Let's open this mop thing, because I'm curious about it. And Jeff picked it up for me. I told him it was $75 or $74, $74 or $5. It doesn't matter. So let's just round it up to $75. It was $75 less. I had seen one of, I can't think of her name. I will try to remember. Absent Acres. She uses it on her Instagram. She does have a YouTube channel, but it's really small. So I'll see if I can link that. She's only got like 30 something subscribers. She's so sweet. But I've seen her use it almost daily on her Instagram, and I'm like, do you have a link? She said I bought it from Walmart. So I looked it up, and it was like $75 off. And I told Jeff, because he was already going over to Walmart, I said, see if they have one. If they have one and it's $124, get it for me, because I need something to help me mop these floors so I don't feel like garbage because they're not mopped. I feel so bad all the time, which she did say that it doesn't get in the corners and nooks and crannies as easily, but that's okay with me. It'll be like the big spots, and then I can go in with the nooks and crannies with my mop, and I will feel so much better. Let's go ahead and open it up and test it out, or at least open it and look at it. I probably need to read it first, but I saw how she did all the stuff. So yeah, let's open it up and see. Well, I can't test it. It has to be charged. It is cordless. So let's open it, get it charged up, and tomorrow we'll test it out. That's what we'll do. Yeah, let's open it. Okay, so it is the iFloor 2, which is the Tineco or Tineco, T-I-N-E-C-O, cordless vacuum floor washer. It has a 2-year warranty. No, this is not sponsored. No, I am not getting anything for it. I just saw her use it so much. Y'all are crooked. Can you tell? Okay, it's fine. I don't think it's gonna matter. Well, let me fix it. Y'all, hold your head up right. Alright, so anyways, let's see, easy one-step cleaning, multi-surface, cleans tough messes. It features a spot mode, ultra quiet, lightweight, pet cleanup, self-cleaning, compact storage dock. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, she has 6 children, and I want to say a German Shepherd. Anyway, a dog that sheds a lot. So she uses it on her kitchen floor. I know, on her kitchen floor all the time. She doesn't use it on her carpet, but anyway, it's supposed to clean hardwood, tile flooring, linoleum, and vinyl flooring. It has deodorizing and cleaning solution in it, a brush roller, a self-cleaning storage tray, a 3-in-1 cleaning tool, and an adapter to plug it up and charge it. And Miss Ma'am is coming over. But I think I said a 2-year warranty. Cordless sealed surface vacuum and floor washer is what it says. 4 times cleaning performance, the original iFloor. Okay, so let's open it. Let's open it up. I need it mostly for the kitchen. And Jeff said that our hardwood, he does not know if it's sealed, but he doesn't think it is. But if we're not mistaken, this thing is not going to put out any more water than mopping it would. We'll see. But we always put a fan on our floors to make them dry faster. I'm not talking to you. Can y'all see her? Yeah, y'all can see her little head. I'm not talking to you. Do you think I'm talking to you? Oh, sorry, it may scare you. She has been so much more like needy with me and Noah since Selena left. Which, like I said, she's Selena's cat. She's supposed to be Selena's cat. I guess she's my cat. You my cat? Are you mine? Are you saying, let me have that box? Is that what you're saying? I'll let you play in it if you want to. Alright, I gotta lay it down. Don't be scared. It's fine. You didn't care. What is it? You sniff it. You rub it. You say hello to it. Oh, I put it the wrong way. That was smart. It's okay. Alright, let's get all the parts out. It says, use only Tinaco solution. But it also advertised using, what is that kind that's, I can't remember, but it was, one of those hard floor cleaners. I have some. Alright. We gotta put it together, Daisy. Oh boy. Things are coming out at us. I bet you this is the brush. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see the brush? That's not tasty, huh? This is the brush. I don't know if y'all can see it well. Oh, she's headbutting me. Alright, there's the brush. Here's the charging, the self-cleaning thing. Oh, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this thing. That's the floor thing. This is the charging cord. This is the, what are you? This is the man at the boxes. They said they're trying to save the earth. Boxes and plastic. Deodorizing and cleaning solution. How many different languages is on there? I don't know. I mean, if I only can use this kind of stuff in this, that's fine. And I can't think of her name from Absent Acres right now. I know it, but I can't think of it right now. So, but I can ask her what she uses in hers if she only uses the Tinaco stuff. But she has little ones that are on the floor, so she keeps her floor clean. Plus she has a farm, so one of her goats just had twin kids, a boy and a girl. Okay. Add 1 bottle cap of solution. Wow, only 1 cap? That's a lot of cleaning. I won't have to buy anything for a while. Which I don't know how long the solution lasts. Alright. Can you come out? There we go. It broke. Not really. Alright, the only thing left is a little foam thing. I guess it's like some sort of sponge for cleaning something. I don't know. It's a little sponge. It feels like a cleaning sponge. Hey, I wonder if this will fit. No, it doesn't. I thought that might fit in there. The cleaning solution. I don't know what the sponge is for. Oh my goodness, they actually give you an actual book, but it's got 4,000 languages in it. Not really. It's got several though. Alright, I will look at that later. Let's actually pull this out. And another sponge demofflager. Okay. Which way are you supposed to go? I guess this way? Yes. Alright, it has 2 tank. Whoa! Good save. It didn't fall over. It has 2 tanks. It's a soft brush. It has a tank for the cleaner. No wonder it only takes a cap full. How do you fill it up? Okay, there we go. one for the cleaner and one for the gross. Is that okay? It's got a filter in it. It's got 2 filters there and then another filter there. Oh, that's an extra filter for that. That's what that is. Okay. Now I know. Let's see. Clean the sponge and dry it completely. Okay, I can do that. Alright. And it's got, you can take this off so you can, let's see, let's lay it down. Take that off so you can take the brush off, I think. It's got a little squeegee on the bottom. Can you take the brush? There we go. There's the brush. You can probably buy different kinds of brushes. It's got a little... Alright, so let's get this thing charged up so I can try it tomorrow. I'm kind of excited about it. Kind of scared about it because I had one of those floor mates, one of the very first kind of floor things that was supposed to be, you know, so wonderful, but that's like 15 or so years ago when they first came out. That thing was garbage. It was no good. Alright, it sits in the little tray like this. And, ouch. I don't know what these 2 little doodads are for. I was hoping this would fit in there, but it won't. I'll figure out where to put that. I'll have to figure out where to put all these extras, and I gotta clean that up, but I'm gonna get it plugged up. Where do I plug it at? Where do you charge from? Register now for a special gift, an extra brush roller. Yes, please, always. I want extra free things. Give me all of them. Okay, the plug should be somewhere back here. The charging. Oh, there it is. And you're supposed to be able to, like, fold it back and stuff. Like, is that how you do it? No? That's to turn it on. How do you hold it down? I don't know. Let's see. How do you get that to do the thing it's supposed to do? The appliance will stop working when it put uprightly and start running again when you recline. Do not recline more than 144 degrees to protect against water leakage. How do you recline it? It needs to be reclined, maybe. Okay. I'll figure that out. Oh! You just kind of put your foot on it like the vacuum and... Okay. I got it. I'm going to go plug it up and we'll see it again tomorrow because I'm going to use it. Okay, so I don't know if I ever finished talking about menu plan. It has changed again. If I did not say it, I'm saying it now. Instead of having goulash, we're having chili tonight. I'm not going to, and I think I mentioned it in another video about the chili. But anyways, about us changing it. It seems like I did. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. We're having chili instead. And it's either, I remember talking to y'all or Jeff about it. I don't know which one it was, or if it was both. But we're having that, and I do have a video with it on there, and I did say something about chickpeas, so I think it was you guys. Because I used to put chickpeas in it, but Jeff and Noah, they like the chickpeas, but they don't really like the texture in chili, so we're not doing that anymore. But I do have a video on my channel. That's what I'm trying to say. So tonight, I'm just making the chili, and I'm going to show it to you. I'm not going to cook it on film, I think. I don't even know what I'm doing. You'll figure it out when I figure it out. That's all I got to say. But supper is different than what was originally planned. That's what I meant to come here and tell you right now. I do have the thing plugged up. I sat back down to check my video for tonight and stuff, but let me turn on. I do have it plugged up there, and I did turn on the dishwasher because after lunch and all, there's more. I may not empty it on camera. I don't know what I'm doing today. I got the cans out. I gotta wash them. I got the meat out to cook, the ground beef out to cook, not the gross ground beef. I'm not feeding it to my peoples, and I gotta get those folded. But before I do that, I gotta change the battery, so I'll be back. Okay, so all of those are folded. I dropped two things on the floor, so I put them in the washing machine. I'm not turning it on yet because I might find something else that's small to go in there, and it's not like all the way full. I'm not putting everything up that's on the table either. I'm just putting away like the kitchen stuff and my stuff, and the boys will put away their stuff. That's the way it'll work. This drawer right here is where all of the like little cloths go. This is supposed to be a dishcloth, but it's really small. But anyways, I put my little, what is it called? I don't know, the little brush thingy over there, the scrubby brush that's got the little spring in the thing. I'll show you. Anyways, I set it on it, which I have another one over here. I know what these, bubble up brush, that's what they're called. This little thing, the little bubble up brush. And I changed this water out so that it's not gross, because that would be gross. Why wash your dishes with dirty water? All right. Do y'all know what time it is? It's time to start supper. I reckon I will bring you along with me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing today. I guess this week has really gotten to me, and not going to bed at a decent time. Whose fault is that? Me. How dare I? For a few days I did not go to bed at a decent time. Alright, so let me get everything washed up and ready to go, and I'll just bring y'all along with me, tell you how I'm doing the chili. Simple, and I know some people cook the chili all day and all this stuff. Well, the thing is, this already has all the seasoning. It has been slow cooked. If I was making my sauce from scratch, yeah, I'd cook it for longer, but I'm not, so I'm not. I'll be back. Okay, I got my pan heating up. It should be hot enough to put this in. We'll see. I don't know, because I never know. Let's just be completely honest about this whole situation. I never know, but we'll know if it sizzles. Yep, it's ready. So I'm gonna get my meat browned up. It's still a little bit frozen, it seems, in the middle. Not much, but a little bit. And if this is the ground beef I'm thinking about, I shouldn't even have to drain it. It has such a small amount of grease in it. If it's the same what I'm thinking about. If it's not, I'll just drain it whenever it's done. Y'all, I like wooden spoons, but I don't ever think about taking them out and using them. I don't know why. They're so much easier. But never, ever, ever put a wooden spoon in a dishwasher. It will ruin it. Just so you know. Alright, that should be all chopped up and ready to go, or ready to, you know, it's doing its thing. While this is doing its thing, I'm going to go ahead and open all of these. I've already washed them. I have my cannellini beans already open. I'm not going to open the tomato paste all the way, but what I have here is 2 cans of the mixed chili beans, the kidney and pinto. Now, if I did not have this, I would put a can of kidney beans in it, washed and drained. But since this already has kidney beans in it, I'm just going to do this. I may go grab another can of chili beans, so I'll have more chili beans in there. I've never had the kidney and pinto mixed. But anyway, I got 2 cans of that. I've got a can of tomato paste. And yes, I'm putting the whole can in there. And I have 2 cans of diced tomatoes. And yes, I'm putting the whole can in there. Juice and all. I'm not wasting any of that yumminess. But I think I will go grab another can of just chili beans, which are pinto beans. Or I may grab another can of cannellini beans, which are white kidney beans, which is what, I mean, I don't know. It's just good. What did I say? Kidney beans are not, I mean, what am I talking about? A lot of times cannellini beans are the ones that are in there. The white pintos or the white kidney beans. Okay, let's just start that part over. A lot of times chili beans are the cannellinis, which are white kidney beans. Did I say that correct now? I don't know. Yes, I did. But these just happen to have the red chili, red kidney, and pinto beans. Okay. And now that we've got all that crazy out of the way, I'm gonna go grab another can of beans. I'll let you know what kind. Another can of the cannellini beans, which are the white kidney beans. These right here are cannellini, I don't know. I have ink on my finger and hand. Don't worry, it's not dirty. Here, see, it's just ink. It's for the marker. It's beautiful. I'm writing on myself. Okay. All right, I don't need to drain this. I'm gonna put the black beans and the cannellini, the can of beans in there. The 2 can of beans. Actually, it's 3. And then I'm gonna just pour everything else in here. But in these 2, I'm gonna pour a little bit of this tomato so that I can get the tomato juice, so I can get all that goodie at the bottom. These 2, as in the 2 with the chili beans. I may add a little bit of water to those 2 cans. I'm not sure. But if I do, I'm going to go ahead and just swish it from one to the other of those cans that have sauce or tomato or whatever. Now, nobody that I know of in my whole family, sisters or mama or anybody, none of them put anything other than the cans of chili beans, ketchup, chili powder, ground beef, Alright, I did put a little bit of water in that, but my family, the way they cook their chili is they do the ground beef. No, not me. I mean my mama, my sisters, my brother. I don't know how my brother does it actually, but my mama and my sisters. Ground beef, chili beans, not this kind, just regular old chili beans. I think one of my sisters will add other types of beans, but chili beans, ketchup, and chili powder. They don't put the different variety of beans and all that stuff like I do. And I used the one end to push through the other end to get all the goodie that I can out, and then I just swish around with my little spatula. See how much more is in there? See if I can get it to focus. That's another lot. It's more yummy, and we want to keep it all. Alright, I'm gonna wash my hands because I have tomato all over them. And the chili powder is to your taste. I have a couple of sisters who like a ton of chili powder. Then I have, well, a ton of chili powder like me. And then I have like Mama, she doesn't like a lot. I have some that don't like a lot, but like I said, their chili is way different than mine. They probably would not even eat mine because I put so many different kinds of beans in there. And I know that a lot of people, they do like, they will, what am I trying to say? The words are not working. They don't do beans, they just do meat and make a meat chili. That's all good, you know, for like chili dogs and stuff. But we like our beans. Plus it makes the meat stretch. So it makes it a better, you know, a cheaper meal or whatever. But the reason why that I made chili today is because it was one of the things Noah had said he wanted for his birthday, but then he changed it. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this can. Oh no, I can't, because I put the other one in it. I did wash the can, but I didn't wash the bottom of the can. Well, actually that was the top, but whatever. I'm gonna put some in this one. There's nothing gross in there. Put about half a can of water, maybe a little bit less than a half. It just needed some more liquid in here today. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But now I'm just gonna let it cook until Noah gets home. And then we'll have our supper. And it's gonna look exactly like it looks now once it's heated through. So I'll just show y'all. And I probably won't show y'all again. But it'll look like that after it's heated through. It'll be yummy. And that, yeah, I put my hair up because I'm cooking. Sometimes I don't, but it's very rare. But that is what my chili is most of the time. Yep. Tell me how you make your chili. I know this is a weird angle. No, this is not a wand. But I want to show y'all something I discovered about the little, this is the little brush that goes with the new mop. I was looking at that, I was like, what is that? Okay, I got it open earlier. It's a little cutter, if I can get it to focus. Alright, for like hair and stuff. It's a little, like a box blade. Noah uses box blades, like with a safety box blade. But anyway, it's got that on the end to cut hair. So, which our, let me fix this camera. Hello? No, it doesn't like me. Okay, I just had to move. Okay, our vacuum, that's what that thing is called. It's got the roller that's hair's not supposed to get stuck in it. Every once in a while it does, but it's nothing like our old one. Our old one was, or actually every old one except the shop vacs. Every one of them, hair got stuck. But my Shark here does not. But I just noticed that this is charged. So instead of trying this tomorrow, we're going to try it today. So, I have read a little bit about it, about how to do it, you know, all that stuff. But just because I read something doesn't mean I'm going to do it right. So read your instructions yourself. But I'm going to go ahead and get this filled up and everything. You just put your cleaner in here, and well, you put water in and then you put your cleaner in. So I'm going to do that. Yes, I have a bunch of dirty dishes too, because the dishwasher's going, but that's okay. But I'm going to fill this up to the line. And it said not to use hot water. Okay. And then I'm going to fill it up, or then I'm going to put the cleaning solution in there. That is not very good angle of shooting, was it? I'm going to put all this stuff, the extras, and this right here into a Ziploc bag, I think. Like a gallon one. So I can have everything together. Or I don't know, I gotta figure out something to do with it. Let me see if it's gonna smell. Oh, it does not smell bad at all. It smells good. That smells good. Alright, a capful. Let's put a capful in here. I'm sorry that the dishwasher and the wash machine and everything is making all these noises. Oh goodness, did I fill it too much? I filled it like it said. Maybe I should have put a little bit less water in there. Okay, I'm going to put it back. Let me get the, what am I doing? I'm going to put it on the floor, the camera on the floor. I'm going to put this back into the thing where it goes. I just made a mess. It's cleaning product, it's fine. But I think I overfilled it. Okay, I just got it and I'm already messing up. Yay for me! It'll be alright. It'll be alright. It will be okay. Put that on. Okay, so it's on there. Now, I'm going to put y'all on the floor. Y'all hang out right there. And I have not swept. I have not done anything. I'm going to see how it works.
I met him on a sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I told him I want that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on your own. Ever since I got a good look in his eyes, I just knew that he was special. He said he wanted to take it slow, but I couldn't help that I wanted to take it to the next level. Cause I wanted that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other.
Okay, so I guess it needed to be primed or something, because now liquid's coming out. So let's go.
Sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to take you over here to this mat. Okay, this is the mat that I stepped on after my foot got cut, and we have not cleaned it. I honestly thought Noah had cleaned it, but he had not. And then yesterday, we just didn't do anything much. So it's fine. It doesn't even matter. It's the floor, and I don't care. I'm not eating off the floor. I don't have to explain. Y'all know this. But this is this mat. Okay, if I can get y'all be still. Alright, this is the mat. Let me get this. Let's see if it cleans the mat. Okay. I'm gonna put it on here. We're gonna see if it's gonna clean this. I don't know if it's supposed to clean it or not.
I couldn't get him off my mind. Lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. Tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't wanna let you go. 'Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, 'cause you really seem to know how to carry on. How to carry on.
Okay, so I didn't do much, but you see that it did clean it. Now I couldn't get under there because I need to move this out, but we'll see if I can get all this. I mean, I usually, oh no, Noah dropped the graham cracker the other night. I told y'all the floors have been ignored. Oh, well, they were mopped over the weekend, then they were vacuumed a couple times, especially after the glass situation. But yesterday we didn't do anything, and the night before last when we made that graham cracker crust, and I don't have to explain to y'all. Y'all know. Anyway, this thing's doing pretty good. I'm gonna see if I can get this up, but I'm not gonna record it. Okay, it came up. I just had to maneuver it, but I mean, I'm not gonna clean the whole thing. At some point, I will do the whole thing. My back's still hurting. So that's something I would clean by hand anyway. But I'm going to take this to the bathroom, and we're going to see how gross that little bit of water is. Actually, there's a spot right here I want to get real quick. It goes so smooth. Am I even recording? I don't know, because I don't have the viewfinder up. Actually, let me put it up because I may be like showing y'all up my nose. Okay, there's a spot here on the floor though, and y'all hear it's not too loud. It's not extremely loud, and the cleaner, it's not strong smelling. It's got a light scent to it. I am going to look into seeing if you can use other cleaners. Like, you never know when something might not sell something. I could be a vacuum sales lady. Alright, let me go on to the bathroom, and that spot, oh, hey, it's dark, I'm sorry. Y'all, it'll brighten up where you can see me. I don't know how this camera does that, which that's the oil thing, not oil. Oh. So sorry. Let's see how gross that was. Just that little area. There's no telling how gross it was, because y'all know. Here, let's come over here. Y'all know that bathroom, that kitchen, I told y'all about those floors. How I loved them, because I thought that was black grout. When I found out it's not, I want to tear it all out, but I can't, because we can't. Okay. How am I going to show y'all this when y'all are like, how do you empty it? Let's see. Reinstall. Okay. Okay, you lift this up. Oh, I did that earlier. Why am I forgetting things? Okay. You take this up and you rinse it out and everything. Let me see if I can get y'all over here to where y'all can... I want the paper towels. This is not the right tripod, but I'm going to show y'all. Let's see if I can get it. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't know if y'all saw that, but that's nasty. There's still more in there. I'm not emptying it properly somehow. Let me figure it out. Okay. Let's see. Does this come off? Does the whole thing come off? No, that does not come off. I got it on there. You're supposed to rinse this whole thing. Okay, that keeps coming up. So that's not the right way to empty it. I've got to learn how to empty it the right way. Ah, aha, aha. So much easier that way. Oh my goodness. Alright. And if you don't rinse these kind of things, they will start getting nasty smelling. It's got a seal in there to hold that on. I'm gonna get something to let this dry. Oh my goodness, how nasty. Alright, so that's cool. I'm not gonna do everything fully today because I wasn't planning on it, and I'm just not. But I'm gonna get all this and let it dry somewhere. Okay, let's look at the roller. That's not so bad. There's some hair there. Wonderful. But yeah, I just washed my hands and I gotta do it again. That's okay. But yeah, this thing's pretty neat. Okay, I'll deal with putting it all back, you know. I'll deal with it later. Like, when I'm not trying to do the camera. Because it's kind of difficult. And I'm afraid I'm going to hit the camera and knock it down or something. But, I tried it with my right hand and my left. I'm not left-handed. I can do some things left-handed. But, I tried it with both. It's just as easy. With either one, you can maneuver it with either one. It is self-propelled. I did not know that. It's already dry over there, it looks like. Let's see. What else do I want to tell you about it? I'm not trying to sell you this thing. I'm just excited about it, I guess. It's pretty neat. As of right now, first impressions, I'd recommend it. But I don't know how it's going to end up being. But the fact that I can just go anywhere in my house that has hard floor, like not carpet, and clean it, that's pretty cool. Now, I don't know about, like I said, the nooks and crannies. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in that or not, but we'll see. But that thing's pretty neat. So, since I last talked to you guys, I put up the rest of the chili. I worked on the scripture writing plan because I'm behind. I have every one of the scriptures chosen. I just have not typed up the actual pretty plan. It's mostly, well, I'm staying in Psalms for all of you who might want to do anything, but it is mostly Psalm 31. This is what I do. I write everything down on scratch paper so I don't waste the paper. But it's mostly Psalm 31 because once I started looking at Psalm 31, I'm like, oh, I want to do that one. Oh, I want to write that one. It's just like, that's the way I do. If I want to write it, that's what goes on the plan. That's just the way I do it, because I started making these plans for myself because I couldn't always find what I wanted. And I decided I would start sharing with whoever wanted to get it, like on Instagram and here on YouTube. I would share with whoever, so I make a printable that everybody can, oh, whoops, maybe I shouldn't have done that. It was crooked. But I make a printable that anybody can print out. It's free to do. Well, I mean, you have to pay for the power, the printer, the ink, the paper. But I'm not charging anything. That's what I should say. Also, something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. Y'all see me with these aprons on? I have two of them. One of them attaches in the back, and this one does not. The one in my Amazon store is the one, it should be the one that attaches in the back. I better look at that again. Don't get the one that does not attach. It's so annoying. So I'm going to take, at some point when I remember to do it, and this is clean, I'm going to attach it myself. It's just easier for me. Now, it might be easier for you to put it on and off without it being attached. But it's like, would you stay around me? That's what you're for? To cover me? But anyway, supper was good. Noah enjoyed his chili. I had, of course, leftovers. We always do. And I don't know what else I'm doing. I do have a load of clothes washing, and I do have the dishes washing, but I am not going to empty that tonight. I'm just going to let it be. Now, the clothes I may put over in the dryer, but the dishes, I think I'm just going to leave them where they're at. Unless something happens and I decide to go ahead and record it for you guys before I stop recording. But actually, I just thought about something. I need to update my computer. The last update messed me up. That was just the other day. Maybe this is fixing all the mess ups. I don't know. But another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. I know I said something about, it was the day before yesterday or yesterday, I don't remember. I was working on the subtitles, or not the closed captioning. I was trying to figure out why that it wasn't working. If you guys use those, I know Donna does. If any of you other ladies, gentlemen use those, let me know if they're working, because for some reason they're not working for some people. I don't know who all uses them though. I know that whenever I tried it on my computer with my videos, the closed captioning worked. But now I have to go in every single video and say that I want closed captionings or subtitles on. Before, I had it set and it automatically did it. I don't know if YouTube changed something, if there's been some sort of glitch in it, or what's going on. But either way, if you desire it and I can provide it, I want it to be there for you. So, let me know down in the comments. I don't know what else I have even talked about today. I know that I started this video on a sad note. I know it was, I've had a bit of a rough day. It's fine. Everybody has rough days. I'm not by myself. It's fine. But I can't change how life is right now. And if I could and make it better, I would. If I could do, I don't know. If everyone could be happy and everything could be the way everybody needs it to be, I would do it. But we also all know that's not how life is. So I do have, I also recorded a video that I needed to record. I'm going to be recording another one. It's a planner video. I don't know. I say so many times I want to slap myself. Seriously. Oh, and I did take the clothes off I put the clothes in the proper people's places. I have not put mine away yet, but I am going to before I go to bed at some point. I am just so discombobulated today. I don't know what I've recorded, what I haven't recorded. I know that today's been one of those days, and it's okay. It's been a rough day. I'm wondering if it's something going on, like, hormonally with me right now. I wonder if it's that, or if it's just I am so emotionally everywhere. And yeah, I don't know what it is. It could just be circumstances being the way they are in my life right now. But you know what, I've gone through some tough stuff and I've been okay. God has taken me through things so many times, even things that I I wasn't even following him, and he took me through things. And once I started following him, I saw what he had done. So don't give up hope. Always remember he's there. So I don't know what else to say right this moment. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like if I'm not showing y'all something I'm doing, then y'all might get bored with it if I'm just sitting here talking. But then again, I don't know. Some of y'all talk back to me, which is awesome. But at this point in time, I'm gonna go for now, and I'm gonna check the dishes. If they are ready to take out, I'm gonna go ahead and record that and put the others in, because I do not want dirty dishes in my sink overnight, and I don't want to wash them by hand because my hands hurt, and that would be no fun. So I'm gonna go and figure that out. I'll be back at some point, even if it's just to tell you guys bye. I will be back. Okay, so I'm putting my clothes away. It's dark in my bedroom compared to the rest of the house. It always has been. But anyways, in fact, there's no light in that one area. Over here, there's no light. And y'all, you see the hats? You see them? Now that one was my daddy's. That one is mine. The cowboy hat on the this one right here. That one is mine. I think that one right there is mine. That camouflage one. Nope, it's not. Here's mine. And all of those are mine. Do I have a problem? No. I have a head without a hat on all the time. Yet I have 4,000 hats. Not really 4,000, but I got a lot of hats. Do I have a problem? Probably. I like hats. I have more hats than my husband. But I don't wear hats. Not that much. I don't know why. I mean, I do like them though. But anyways, I'm wearing these jammies. That's what I'm wearing tonight. But I'm putting clothes away because I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to do. The wash machine is almost done. I'm going to go ahead and put those clothes in the dryer, but I don't ever share that with you guys because it's hard to get a camera in there at a good angle. And yeah, it just doesn't work. It's dark over here. I don't know if I said that. Did I say that? That's probably why I started talking about hats. Anyway, what am I talking about anymore? I don't know. I can't seem to think today. I have been emotionally wild today. Okay, but anyway, I'll do that in a minute before I take a shower. I'm not gonna do the clothes yet because they're not done. I mean, that would be kind of crazy to try to open it when it's locked. And the dishwasher is still not done. I did put this stuff here to dry because I didn't know where else to put it, but I did clean it before I put it there. But this has got 25 more minutes. This dishwasher has super long cycles. I don't know why, but it does. So yeah, I don't know what else I'm doing. I really don't have anything else to share with y'all today. I mean, I could wait for the dishwasher to be done and then do the stuff, but honestly I want to shower because my hair is, I mean, you may not be able to see it, but I can feel it's time. It's a little oily. It's been a couple days, so I need to wash my hair and I want it to dry before bed, so I need to go ahead and get it done now. It's 7 o'clock, so I need to get done. I don't know what all this video is going to be, but I know I need to get it edited because I want to be able to have it up on time, because I was late with one of the videos. I thought I was going to be late with 3 videos this week. Actually, today and yesterday. I thought I was going to be late with 3. but I wasn't. I was only late with one, which is good. It worked out. But I don't want to have the videos late. I want to stay on a schedule, not just for you guys, even though it is for you guys, but for me. Because whenever I get off schedule, I feel all kind of messed up with stuff, and I'm like behind. I don't like to get behind anyways, but I need to get it edited, so I better shut my mouth. But since I'm here by myself, it's like I don't want to stop talking to somebody, and I know you guys are going to talk back to me. But yeah, I don't like this shift, but I need to see. It's kind of, I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's early. And this thing, I have worn it out. I probably just need to throw it in the trash. It's like, hold on, let's see. Let's just try it. I'm being a goofball now. I go from crying to goofball. Let's see if it, no, it won't fit my whole head. But look how big that thing is. It's so stretched out. It's worn out. But yeah, anyways, I don't want to throw it away though, because it's not broken. And I can twist it more. I can just twist it a little bit more. Do y'all do that with things? Because see, this is one that doesn't break my hair and stuff. I need the silky ones because they're better, but I got so many, I'm not gonna go buy anymore right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go for now. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you did enjoy this. I think I'm getting heartburn from the chili. It was good though. It was worth it. Was it? Was it though? Maybe. I don't know. I go from just one way to another. But I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know how much is going to be on here. I don't know how long it's going to be. I know that some of you really like the long videos. Some of you may not, but nobody's told me they didn't. So I'm just going to record things and share them with you. Because it gives me something to do during the day, and I enjoy it. And I enjoy sharing little tidbits of my life and my thoughts with you guys, because you always come back and tell me what you think too. So for now, I will just say goodbye. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Do all the YouTube things if you like this video. And if you don't know what those things are, let me know down in the comments and I'll let you know what those things are. Also, most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Tell me how you're doing. I enjoy talking to all of you. And I hope that I can continue doing that. I know my channel is growing. Look, my channel is growing organically. It's growing a little at a time. Sometimes it'll have some spurts where I'll have more subscribers, which I am very grateful for. And other times I'll go for a long time without anybody. But I'm glad it's grown slowly, because then I have finally, I think I found my place here in the YouTubeville. But leave me a comment down below. Tell me how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.